Greetings, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Tola Talks. It's Sunday, August 23rd, 2020. You know what that means? Another day, another workout. Hey, YouTubers, here we go. Third episode, or 153rd episode to be exact. But what are we talking about? Funk and fear. I'm going to give a shout out to my friend. I'm going to call her Rose. Now, Guns N' Roses was the last episode, but here's my friend. She's late 60s. And this is going to be dedicated to her because I spoke with her the other day and she said, I'm in a funk and I have all this fear. I said, yeah, well, let me tell you why you have all that fear, okay? Two more words, safe and secure. Whenever I hear these words, no matter who says these words, whether it's the mayor of Los Angeles or whether it's Larry, a sit and sleep commercial. We're going to keep you safe and secure. You know what I think of, guys? You remember the movie Night and Day with Tom Cruise and Cameron Diaz? Wow, they were great together. They were second movie they did together. Vanilla Sky was the first, but they were great. You should see that action comedy from 2010. Paul Dano's in it. Viola Davis is in it. Peter Sarsgaard's in it. Let me tell you, excellent movie, but there's a scene, you guys know this, right? Her name is June, and he goes by Roy Miller. He's a CIA agent on the run. And he says, hey, June, I love this because he said to say it. He goes, okay, these people are going to come up to you and they're going to tell you, we're going to keep you safe and secure. So, June, when you hear those two words, safe and secure, they're going to kill you. So, so whenever I hear safe and secure, I think they're going to kill you. So that's what they're doing, right? How many times have you watched it? By the way, that movie made $261 million. It cost $117 million to make, so they made their money back. But I loved it. But check it out, safe and secure. Because my friend Rose, she's afraid. She's afraid to go out of the house. And here's what I look at it as. Okay, guys, we're fighting a war, right? COVID, 150,000 deaths. Which, by the way, I was checking out the deaths of all the other wars that we fought, from American Revolutionary War, 4,500 U.S. deaths, Civil War, 618,000 deaths. World War II, we know, was over 400,000. Korean, Vietnam wars totaled over 100,000. Any event, a lot of people have died, right? Invisible war. But what's going on? And this is what concerns me the most, right? Keeping you safe and secure. Who keeps you safe and secure? You keep yourself safe and secure. This is what it's all about, right? How to drink from the fountain of youth. Tying it back. You save yourself. Nobody can save you. You need to save yourself. So here's how I look at it, my friend Rose. Okay, she's in the basement. She's hiding in the bunker, right? If you're going to fight a war, you could stay in the bunker the whole time. And this is what I say. If you're at a high risk, if you're someone who is afraid of getting killed by going out onto the battlefield. But to me, the battlefield is our nation. It's what we're fighting for. Guys, check it out. I don't know. You know I read a lot of books. This is Benjamin Franklin. I read this book this year. Another one on George Washington. Just showing you. These are big books, okay? James Madison. I mean, this is what I do. I read all this stuff. So I know what the Founding Fathers set out to do. And the Founding Fathers didn't want to give too much power to the politicians, okay? They don't want them to rule you. They want them to guide you, right? Rights and freedom. That's what's going on in Belarus. Tens of thousands of people lining the streets for rights and freedom, correct? So what do you have to do? You got to protect your own rights and freedom. Adapt and survive in this war, right? We're fighting an invisible enemy. We got to, you can hide, but I don't believe in that. From the day one, I've been going outside 10 miles a day. I'm leaner now than when I started. So this is your journey, right? So don't let somebody put the fear in you. I understand this COVID kills people. It's sad, but it's true. It does kill people. Are you likely to get killed? Take a look at It's not a one-size-fits-all, and that's the one thing that sort of bothered me from the beginning. Is it a one-size-fits-all, right? If it targets people that don't have anything to do with me, right? I'm protecting myself with a strong body, clear mind, a solidified aura, which keeps me young forever. So I'm going to go out there and battle. That's what George Washington did. He was a hand-to-hand combat fighter. I mean, that guy, well, you should read all about this in history, what these guys were. But he wasn't so much book smart as he led the nation, and he taught guys how to fight. He was fighting Indians early on. So you got to fight this one. And fighting meaning you got to stay strong physically, mentally, right? Think positive. Step 13, we got to go to my friend. Step 13, think positive. And step 26 is another one, laugh and cry daily. Maybe you got to release it. So if you feel that you need to stay in the bunker, stay in the bunker. I understand that. People deliver it to you. Obviously, when you're wearing the mask, you're staying apart from people. That protects you the best you can. It protects them. But I still believe you got to get out there. We shouldn't shut down the government. And let me say one thing about this, Joe Biden, which he talked about out of the darkness and into the light. And watch all this. And I'm a capitalist, no doubt. I definitely believe in democratic values and some socialist values, but for the most part, I value everything and I look at everything on a day-to-day basis and I make decisions on a day-to-day basis. Something I like, something I don't. One thing I say about Trump, under Trump, the Obamacare, by the way, anybody have to deal with Obamacare? Well, Obama penalized you if you didn't have health insurance. So it cost you $600 a year if you did not have health insurance. And to get the minimum program under Obamacare was $1,068 a year, which is $89 a month. So you either pay $1,100 a year and you have insurance basic, which I never used, or you pay $600 and get penalized. Trump did away with that, so you don't get penalized and you don't have to pay the $1,100. So that was one thing under Trump. Under Obama, you get the $6,800 deduction, or is it $6,300? I'm not sure. Trump doubled it, $12,000 something. So what I could say is under Trump, I don't know about you guys, but there's no doubt it puts more money in your pocket. So talk about out of the darkness, okay? Home sales are soaring. Stocks are soaring. We're talking about personal savings are soaring. Everybody I know has more money in the bank and in stocks, Robinhood and all these other programs, more money there than they did 6 months ago. What about time off? Time off is soaring. Time spent with your family is soaring. Time spent with yourself is soaring. Fitness time is soaring. All because of this COVID, it's given us an opportunity to get a leg up on everything else in your life. So if you haven't done it, that's your fault. Okay, this is a great opportunity. You're already into the light. I see it. I don't see the darkness. So don't let them put the fear in you. Anybody, politicians, other individuals, if you have a reason to be concerned, stay in the bunker. We'll protect you, the rest of us. We're going to be fighting for the nation because the nation has to stay strong. And I don't think we should shut the nation down. For those of you who lost your work, that's great. Collect the unemployment, get the extra benefit. Good job with that because it does help people. The rest of you go back to work. And by the way, let me give you one final example. We'll end on this. I met this 24-year-old teacher, 28-year-old teacher. She's been teaching for 3 years. She's a high school teacher. She teaches Romance languages. She lost her job, was downsized, whatever. They told her she has to go find herself, go to a school and find herself the job. They're not going to help her. So I said, hey, so what are you doing about that? She said, well, I filled out a couple applications online. I go, here's what you do. I said, get dressed, look the best you can, get the resume, go get a card made. You can get it made for $20, get a little business card, and go knock on doors. Go door to door to schools and say, hey, I'm a romance language. She was actually downsized because Mandarin, ni hao ma to my Mandarin friends, but Mandarin came into her school, pushed her out because nobody was taking her romance language, and now she needs to find a job. So I said, you got to go door to door, knock on doors, smile, show up. You got to show up. It's a great opportunity, everybody. You got to get it together and go hit the pavement for what you're passionate about, right? I get it. A lot of time off, a lot of time to sit and think, but get moving, take action. Don't be in a funk. Get out of the funk. Get outside. Work out. Don't be afraid. Don't let them put you in fear. Rights and freedom. Adapt and survive. Don't hide. And remember, get your workout in, and I'll see you at the fountain. Have an awesome day, everyone. Peace.